equality of women for a better world. In this beautiful world of ours, women have symbolized creation and motherhood. I, as a woman, a mother and a wife, envisage a world in which women and men have equal opportunities and equal rights. Therefore, I feel it's very important for every parent, every mother, every father to treat both sons and daughters alike. I feel that all values and cultures originate from the family unit. Therefore, if we can have a real good family culture, it will turn into a community culture, and thereby a nation culture, and thereby a world culture. So this is what I stand for, a real culture based on equality for women right from the family structure. Well, I'm glad to be born in Ladakh, which has both a patriarchal and matriarchal society, in which, because of this fact, there exists a family culture in Ladakh where women and men are treated equally right from the very beginning. Ladakh has an agrarian economy by which both men and women have been working in the fields together equally, with equal rights and equal powers. But now, with the advent of capitalism, tourism, there is a lot of shift in society and a whole lot of burden on the Ladakhi women, and I may say for the global women as well. So with capitalism, there's a whole lot of debate whether capitalism has really increased the status of women in Ladakh and all over the world. Well, according to my view, with capitalism, a woman's workload has increased, her mobility has diminished, and her decision-making power has been curtailed. In the olden days, a woman's centrality was in the household sector, and that was the site of power, and now that is being marginalized. So, well, you can say modernization, capitalism, globalism, all the isms in the world. But has the household chore of a woman, I guess it's remained the same. It's remained the same. So I just want to tell all the men in Ladakh, in the world, to please put a share in the household chores so that you can raise a better family. Because we have instances in Ladakh, or whether in Ladakh, or whether in Machu Picchu, or whether in the United States of America, where women are toiling hard in offices, in fields, anywhere. And you have the husbands and the children sitting and watching television, waiting for the evening meal to be served. So I guess it's very important for everybody that a housewife, a woman's dignity has to be respected, because then we can aim for a better world. And in this scenario, I think it's very important in today's world for a woman's voice to be heard in the political arena too. And I have, in my vast experience as a political activist, whatever, I have seen that women in Ladakh, in the Himalayan states of Arunachal, Sikkim, and Himachal, they take active part in political participation and in every political process. But when it comes to having representation, I'm sorry to say that women are not given the right representation in the political decision-making processes. So how does an aspiration of a woman, her point of view, how is that reflected? So that cannot be reflected unless you have due representation in all these decision-making government formations. And that is so important because half the population, as we all know, are women, and their voice has to be taken into, it has to come into effect to have a better family, to have a better community, to have a better nation and a better world. And after all, I think when we come into this world as a man or a woman, what do we all aim for? Peace and happiness. And how does this peace and happiness come about? Well, in my view, since I'm a Buddhist, the Buddhist doctrine of interdependence, dependent origination, which says that no one can exist in isolation. Everybody is interdependent. Every effect has a cause. So therefore, no country, no family, no society can stay in isolation. Everybody needs each other. So according to the Buddhist principle, the world is a large universal family which should be based on feelings of compassion, peace, tolerance. And therefore, if you give peace and compassion to another nation, to another person, that same effect is going to come into you. That same the same values of peace and compassion comes back to you. And therefore, what do you build? A better world, a peaceful world, a happy world. And I guess that is what we all are here for. You just get a life, you get born into the higher being as a human being once. And I guess each one of us should try to make this world a better place by respecting women, by giving equal opportunities to women. And because I believe by this we can form a real better world in the 21st century. Otherwise, all this materialisms and all the isms will just go down the drain. And therefore, I pray for a better world. Thank you, Julie.